Hi, I'm Scott and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about ice. No, not the perfectly clear ice cubes linked above that I made once before, but this time nugget ice from the GE Profile Opal 2.0 Nugget ice maker. So let's jump right into it. So right behind me here in the bar we have our newly purchased GE Profile Opal 2.0 ice maker. I'm not going to bore you with the unboxing. Suffice it to say, I was very impressed with the way that it came packaged. There's actually 1/4-inch plywood on the top and the bottom, a lot of foam padding. It really came nicely packaged, no damage at all. It comes with the ice making unit itself, an external reservoir, a drip tray, an ice scoop, user manuals, etc. Pretty easy to set up. You kind of connect them all together. Important step before you start the process is to clean it using 5 cups of cold water and a teaspoon of regular household bleach. You run that through a cleaning cycle. There's a button up here, it'll tell you it's cleaning. It takes about 2 or 3 minutes. When it finishes, you disconnect the hoses in the back, drain out the water, reconnect the hoses, then run 5 cups of clean water through using the same process. Disconnect that, drain it out, do that 2 more times, and you're ready to go. That's the setup. Nice part about this thing is it doesn't connect to an external water line. You use the external tank, and then this is not a freezer, it's a ice maker. So it will make the ice, it'll eventually melt into a reservoir underneath, would then be used again to make more ice. So it's kind of a self-running process. It works really well. It'll make about 3 pounds of ice. That's what I have in here right now. About once you plug it in, after you've done the cleaning process and hit start, it says it's making ice. It takes about 20 minutes for the first nuggets to appear and a couple of hours to totally fill. So I think it's been great so far. I'll show you how to fill the external tank, because it needs it. It just pops right out of the holder. You unscrew the cap, add water. You can use regular tap water. I have some purified water here. So I've had this running for about a week, and have been taking ice out of it fairly regularly, and this is the first time I've had to fill the tank. So that's pretty straightforward. Pops back in there and you're ready to go. As I said, this is version 2.0 of this machine. I have not seen the previous version. I understand that the layout was a little bit different, the buttons were a little bit different. The external tank I don't think was part of the first version. There was just an internal tank. So this seems to be a much better setup. You'll read reviews on this and people talk about the noise. Right now you're not hearing any noise, it's not doing anything, but when it's making ice it does make some noise. So I think I would probably demonstrate that if I grab a glass here, open it up, the drawer tilts out and holds, which apparently is an upgrade from the first one. See the ice there, take a couple scoops. My wife is a big fan of this type of nugget ice, hence the reason that I purchased it. Now if we close this, you'll probably hear the fan kick on. So there you might be able to hear that, the fan kicking on. That's about as loud as it gets. It's saying making ice right now. So I guess if you had that someplace nearby in your kitchen or something, you'd hear it, but it doesn't make a whole lot of noise. You may not be able to hear it at all. I've got it here in the bar, so obviously it's not distracting anybody. As soon as it's done making its ice and running the cycle, that fan kicks off, and that's all you have. There's two different lighting settings on there, so you can have it where you can see the light, you can dim the light, you can turn the light off. So that's it. If you're a fan of Nugget ice, I think you'll love this machine. A bit pricey, comes in about $550. Certainly a lot cheaper as a countertop model than an under the counter model. I priced replacing with a different brand this under the counter ice maker I have right here, and that was about $4,000. So this is certainly a better deal than that. It makes great ice. It's delicious. If you like crunching your ice, it's a win. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Please hit the like, subscribe, and bell button, and I'll see you again sometime soon here in the arena.